Most people think low IQ is only about school grades or intelligence tests. But psychology shows that people with extremely low IQ share certain behavioral and cognitive patterns that are surprisingly consistent and often misunderstood. One common trait is that they overestimate their own intelligence, a phenomenon psychology calls the illusion of competence, where individuals believe they are smarter than they actually are because their brain cannot accurately measure its own limitations, leading them to speak confidently about things they barely understand. Another trait is difficulty with cause and effect, as they often cannot understand how one action leads to another, causing them to repeat the same mistakes and making life feel random because their cognitive process cannot track sequences of events. They also tend to think in extremes rather than nuance, using black and white thinking where everything is either all good or all bad, which prevents them from navigating complexity and causes them to jump to rigid conclusions. Impulsivity is another strong indicator, as they react before they reflect, struggle to delay gratification, avoid long-term planning, and make decisions based on emotion and instinct rather than reasoning. Instead of forming independent thoughts, they often copy others by mimicking behaviors, opinions, and beliefs. Because analyzing information requires mental effort, they find difficult, and they rarely question what they are told. Additionally, they frequently misinterpret neutral situations as personal attacks due to difficulty understanding tone, context, and intention, responding defensively, not out of sensitivity, but confusion. The good news is that intelligence is not fixed, and the brain can grow through reflection, learning one new skill at a time, and surrounding oneself with people who challenge thinking rather than confirm it. Self-awareness is the first step, small daily learning is the second, and if any of these signs feel familiar, it is not a label but a starting point toward upgrading one's mind, habits, and direction.